give them their own castle, houses, in order to make them, because they gave a fake impression that they were rehabilitated. Do you know what? They didn't stay up to a few months and they disappeared. Upon police surveillance, they disappeared. Another time they were seen is fighting as commanders in with ICC. And these are the people that United Nations, shameless United Nations, is supporting Nigeria in order to do. Don't you understand that there is a type of what is happening in this world? Sometimes, you want to be a suicide bomber even, because there is no, what we have are the justice of the powerful, nothing more. And do you know this United Nations Secretary General? I know he was sent on a mission, because he was sent in order to canvass, in order to complete the demand of the caliphate. Because what is happening in Russia, because of the disruption of gas and oil from Russia, now they sign the contracts. They have to sign contract with Nigeria, because they are desperate for oil and gas. They are desperate. Europe is desperate. All of them are desperate. So what they did, when they signed the contract, when they signed the deal, Nigeria said, okay, we are going to sell to you, no problem, as a replacement for Russia oil. Because have you forgotten that even America sends delegates to Venezuela, their arch enemy, to be supplying them oil? Do you see that? Now they come to Nigeria. Nigeria, the caliphate gave them condition that, look, first of all, you have to sell to us any arms we want in order to kill Biafrans. And Joe Biden said, no problem. Second, you have to come and give legitimacy. You have to pressure United Nations to come and give legitimacy to what we are doing, because they are colonizing Nigeria, the indigenous people in Nigeria. That is what happened. Now they have to send Antonio Guterres in order to come and do it, to fulfill the conditions Nigeria, the caliphate, gave to them before they can continue in upgrading and selling the gas and to replace Russia, crude oil and gas, because they need it desperately. Europe needs it. So that is why they come. United Nations, they came. They didn't even mind any other side. Oh, Chineke, we've been in one Nigeria. If you're talking about one Nigeria, as our leader said, avoid any person you see talking about, I'm a Nigerian, I love Nigeria, I want to continue one Nigeria. Avoid him. He's like a leper. I'm telling you honestly. Avoid that fool. If he's a Biafran, avoid him, because he's worse than leprosy before he contaminates you. Look at what happened. They came to United Nations, came to give legitimacy to the colonization. It started as northernization agenda. Have you forgotten Ahmad Bello? Northernization agenda. He didn't hide it. Can you talk in Nigeria about southernization of Nigeria? Does it? All hell will break loose. Therefore, what they are doing is to give legitimacy, so that they will be removing other military, other non-Fulani militaries in positions, in command positions, and replacing them with Boko Haram. Do you understand? With Boko Haram, they call repentant Boko Haram, rehabilitated Boko Haram members. They will replace them, put them inside the whole military. Now they have the legitimacy of the United Nations, so that Nigerians will see it and know as the news. Oh, it's a good idea what they are doing. Look at United Nations have agreed. It's good. That is to inside the minds of the United Nations, the Western world. They say, if these people, these subhumans, these monkeys, let them all perish. because they don't want us as a people. What they want is what is underneath our ground. Finish. How they wish that even they will facilitate the Fulanization, because the Fulanis are they feel that it is their guarantee to be stealing, to be getting whatever they want from our soil. Fulani is their guarantee, but they are mistaken. They are mistaken. What they are doing, the international community is doing, is committing genocide. Can I call it cultural genocide? No, it's not cultural genocide. Injustice, gross injustice to the indigenous people in that so-called Nigeria. Look at him, went and visited Borno. He never talked about any other thing. Now he legitimized, he gives credibility to what the caliphate is doing. This is the work of lobbying of the caliphate. The whole money they are stealing, they are using it to lobby countries, lobby United Nations, everything. Whereas our own politicians, what they are is don't they look. Just give them anything, now they keep quiet. We have no people. We have no representatives. That is why all of us breathe fresh air, oxygen. We breathe in, deep in, when our leader came into the scene. I'm telling you honestly. All of us, we, when something, a plant was in a dry ground, and after, you put him in a manure place, manured land with water, you see how that plant will be. Because many of us has given up on anything concerning even our land. But our leader came and revived us. Look at what Guterres is saying. The governor told me, I'm reading. The governor told me, according to Guterres, the governor told me that you need to create new facilities to be able to have effective reintegration of these ex-terrorists, ex-combatants. And I promise that we will be fully supportive of that project. Now tell me, how many ex-Guantanamo Bay terrorists have been rehabilitated? Upon the whole years they stayed, upon the whole, resources being put in place for them. That is why it's good to have fearless journalists in a country. It's good. But had it been, if there is a press conference, I would have loved journalists to ask Antonio Guterres, Mr. Guterres, how many ISIS terrorists have been rehabilitated and reintegrated into the Iraqi army? How many of them have been reintegrated into Syrian army? How many? Just tell me. How many Guantanamo Bay terrorists have been reintegrated into their various countries' military? This is a question that should be asked. This is a question that should be asked. Please go, if you have access to our Facebook, Radio Biafra, because it is under restriction. They will be knocking off people. That is the truth. Because they gave it as I saw it as a warning. That they will not be giving people notice to invite when we are live. But go there, Radio Biafra page, you will see we are live and direct, please. And IPOB Community Radio. So this man, are you seeing that we are in a complete mess? That is why I choose the topic of today's submission to be being on the right problem. You will understand what I mean when I go further. Okay, now they have the United Nations have given credibility to the Fulanization of the indigenous population. That is exactly what it is. Now you ask yourself, what is Boko Haram fighting for? Just for everybody to be Islamized. Is it not so? Okay, if they want their Islamic state, why not conduct referendum? That is what IPOB has been asking for right from beginning. Why? Somebody is saying Radio Biafra tuning is not working. Please go to IPOB Community Radio, download it. It's working perfectly well. IPOB Community Radio. Please. So, as I was saying, they have given credibility to the colonization of everybody. The ball is in our court now. No more. You cannot start shouting again. Hey, come and help us. Because they want even the nomenclature of Nigeria. Nigerian nomenclature. In order to do what? To change. To become Fulanized. That is what they because the Fulani, they promise them that once they help them, the international community, these people, they know how to negotiate. I said they are solving in politics, the Fulani. They told them, if you help us so that we become a homogeneous society, Fulanize a homogeneous society, because for them, Nigeria is too sophisticated, and it's true. Instead of granting the yearnings of the indigenous community, now they will be helping. They are helping the Fulani to Fulanize everybody, so that they get what they want, whatever they want. Do you understand? This is the rule of the world. This is the world for you. If you don't work hard, if you are a Mugu, others will chop you. That is the reality. That is the reality. It's a world of exploitation. You continue crying from now till thy kingdom come. No person hears. You have to know how to meander, make friends when need be, make enemies when need be. Because there is no permanent friend, neither permanent enemy, but permanent interest. Let me tell you one thing. When Fidel Castro started revolution, Cuban revolution, and he took over from President Batistuta, very corrupt. He was so corrupt because when he was eating and dining with America, a foreign country, that is the reason why you should understand. No foreigner will love you more than your own people. It doesn't matter how they do. They only exploit. That is it. Batistuta of Cuba, he was eating and dining with Texaco, with Americans, and they corrupt corruption everywhere. In everything there is always one or few people that will be seeing it and will be mad. Fidel Castro saw the situation and know that to Cuba, if they continue like this, they have no future. He started campaigning using radio that time in the 50s. He didn't choose to fight and become a communist. Studying history, you will understand it. Originally, Fidel Castro was not a communist. Do you understand? But when he took over from Batistuta under the barrel of gun, he pursued him. He sacked Batistuta from power and took over Habana with the help of Che Guevara. Now, America wanted to pull him down. That you against, they want that corruption to continue. They tried everything to do possible in order to make sure that they stifle Fidel Castro's Cuba. Do you know how? That time, Texaco was the only refinery, monopoly of refinery in Cuba. Now, when Cuba bought their crude oil, Texaco in Cuba, not in America, in Cuba, we refuse to refine their oil, therefore causing artificial fuel scarcity for Cubans. Because the plan of the then American government was to use bad economy, in order to make people to suffer. When the population suffers fuel scarcity, everything raising up, now they will turn against the government. Turn against Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro, you see ships lining up, carrying crude oil. But Texaco, he refused to do anything about refining the oil. Hey, Fidel Castro said, no, if I can. He told America, pump and plain, I want us to be partners. you will gain more. But leave this corrupt system. Now, America said, no way. We humiliate you into bending to what we want you to be. You know what happened? Cuba went to Soviet Union that time. He went to Soviet Union out of necessity, because if you didn't do that, there will be no fuel in Cuba. Many things will be lacking. Do you understand? He went to Soviet Union, and who was in charge that time? Is it Stalin or what do you call him? Is it Brezhnev? Soviet Union say, okay, you are welcome, we will help you. And that is what happened. Now, Fidel Castro bypassed America, Texaco and everything, and nationalized the whole company. Soviet Union became on his backbone. That is how he turned into communism. Because there is no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. Do you understand? And that is how Fidel Castro survived the revolution till today. That is the thing. When you see the corruption in Nigeria, the killings, everything that is going on in Nigeria, the rottenness in Nigeria, foreigners, Britain is gaining, Europe is gaining, America is gaining. So it is for us as a people, in order to put things in place, because we are the people that are suffering. Do you understand? That is why today I say the topic of today will be being on the right problem. I never come to that, please. We are in a world whereby we can look for help anywhere. As far as they give us the help we need at that particular time, they become our friend. That is how politics, world politics is. That is it. Even Israel, you are seeing today. Israel is supposed to be a communist country. Let me tell you, studying history very well. Israel, you are seeing today, is supposed to be a communist country, because the Genesis, the people, the original people that came out, the Exodus of Israel, 1948, the people, Zionism even started in Russia and spread everywhere in Europe, even all over the world. Now, they were sponsored mostly by Russian Jews. Do you understand that? And they were heavy communists. Even Soviet Union aided them for the Aliyah, the first wave of Aliyah. That is Exodus, going back to the motherland. With the hope that Russia with the hope that they will be there as a communist country in the Middle East, and they will be getting support from Soviet Union. But when they established themselves, David Ben-Gurion, everybody sees things. You have to, that is why you have to have think tank that should be able to be analyzing situations. Not for now. People that can analyze situation for 10 years, analyze even 50 years time. If we follow this path, no matter it will be hard now, but in the next 50 years, 100 years, our generation at that time will be gaining. Do you understand? So Israel, they look at this world, that this is a world, no matter they came, most of them came from communist countries. But this is a world heading to capitalism. Do you understand? They saw that, analyzed that capitalism will take hold of the world. So, as long as capitalism is going to be the champion of the world in the future, not that time, because that time was the starting of the Cold War. Now, what they did is to start cutting America, the capital of capitalism. Cutting America in order to gain American trust. And America was running away from Israel. Do you understand? At daily time. What I'm telling you is history, it's facts. It's not a fiction. No, it's facts. The Mossad went into play in order to make America friend for their future. Do you understand? And bingo, one time they broke through. They broke through. When they captured the Mossad captured one MiG fighter from Iraq. They captured it. America, that time Russia was, the first. They on top. They were on top. On the A. They were on top. Do you know that Russia first sent somebody to the moon? Yuri Gagarin. Even before him, there was somebody, a Russian. They didn't publish that one. His name is Vladimir Ilyushev. That went to the space first. But there is something that happened. And they did it before Yuri Gagarin. Something that happened. And they removed that man from history. Otherwise, he's supposed to be the first person to be in space. Vladimir Ilyushev. That is the thing. So, what am I saying? Israel changed their politics facing the West. And they helped America a lot. In order to capture their trust, the Mossad have to do a very suicidal mission to get one MiG, Russian MiG, as of that time, because that time it was they were on top. I think it was the 1960s, and they captured it. They brought it to Tel Aviv. The CIA, they couldn't believe their eyes because they were looking for this plane. This particular technology was above them. You understand? They saw hell in this war, this Vietnam War. So they need that technology because that time MiG was the highest. And they captured the thing and stole the technology from Israel. From that time, they trusted Israel completely. Mossad and CIA started working direct, hand to hand. And till today, Russians see Israel as betrayers. What I'm telling you is factual. Till today, the Russians see Israel you are seeing today, as betrayers. They betrayed their trust. The original agreement they had before even helping them to go aliyah, to go back to declare a country. So what I'm telling you is a history. What am I saying? No permanent friend, no permanent enemy. What you have is permanent interest. Any person that can give you that thing as of that time, you take it. You laugh and take it and make him your friend. That is how the world politics is. We should stop thinking that it is rigid. World politics is fluid. It's not rigid. That is why the caliphate, they understand the world politics. They get the land first before trying to get fight for the seat. They promise heaven and earth to the international community. The whole money they are stealing, looting in Nigeria, they are using it in order to lobby for the Fulani Caliphate of the whole Africa. All their money is coming from Nigeria, if you don't know. So you look at it, what influenced a United Nations Secretary General to come and say something he can never say any other place in the world. Reestablishing, reintegrating, terrorists into the country's military, which means they want to turn Nigeria. They give a green light for Nigeria to be turned into a Fulani. That's it. So now you see what will happen. Before they were doing it secretly, but now the legitimacy has come from the United Nations. They say, okay, all the military you are seeing, they are now terrorists. Don't worry. And Nigerians are sleeping. They are going about their business. They don't understand the danger, the mess everybody is in Nigeria. They don't understand. We need to rise up. Not only Biafrans. You need to rise up. When we hear about the killings in Zamfara, the killings in Kaduna, in Kanu, in every part of the north, coming to Middle Belt and to the south, it is done by one set of people, the Fulani terrorists. Only. It's done by only one set of people. So you wonder why Nigerians cannot rise up. How can you rise up? How can they rise up when they are being blinded by the hatred of the Igbos? Oh, Igbos are domineering. But the one set of people, tiny number of people are killing everybody. They are not domineering. They are not killing anybody. They don't talk about it. If you talk, they say, oh, Igbos are the problem. Oh, yeah. Face the Igbos. As you are facing the Igbos, the Fulani will chop off your neck from back. That is what is happening. So we have seen it. The ball is on our court. Oh. You understand? We have seen it. The ball is now on our court. If you don't have a knife, go and sell your cloak in order to buy a knife. Stop joking with what we are doing. You understand? Because no person can help you except yourself. What we are doing is self-help. That is how it is. Here, look at another headline. UK finally designated IPOB as terrorist group. Bars members from asylum. Look at it. Let me tell you what you know what happened. The Nigerian government, they have been fighting for this. If they tell you how many millions, hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars they are spending in order to, tag IPOB international terrorists. But this time around, it is their time. So among the conditions they have been given, they gave the international community is do something about IPOB. Do something about IPOB. United Kingdom, they didn't designate IPOB as terrorist group. Although we don't care. Let me make it, we don't care. Do you understand? ANC was designated a terrorist group. Nelson Mandela was designated a terrorist leader. Do you understand that? Did it debar them from fighting for what belongs to them? But the true situation is this. United Kingdom, because all these things are planned. Do you see the couple? The military man and his wife. The wife is an Igbo girl from Nkwere. They planned, this thing happened a day before the United Nations Secretary General visited Nigeria. It is highly organized. When you see Katrina Liang moving around everywhere, this is what she is planning. A way in order to, to implicate IPOB in one thing or the other. That is why anything that happens, before under 1 hour they say is IPOB, and it is them that plan it. That is how the world rolls with injustice. They plan this thing. Now, have you ever had or seen IPOB killing people? Just let's be sincere. In this world there is no sincerity anywhere. But let's be frank. Have you ever seen ESN kill people? Have you ever? Many times, Mazi Johnathan will come up and start lambasting criminals. Those that are working for Nigerian DSS. Have you forgotten somebody that was killed as an unknown gunman? Somebody that was killed, I think in Enugu or in Aba. The policeman shot him dead, and only to find out that he is a DSS official. They saw his ID card. They were stunned. And they suppressed that news. You didn't hear it in Channels television. They suppressed that news till today. But we don't forget. What they do, they plan this thing. I said the other day, how do you think? Do you think IPOB is a stupid organization or movement? No. How can somebody kill somebody, behead somebody, now be videoing it, calling IPOB, ESN? Can't you think? There is something, a setup there, and this thing happened 1 or 2 days before the arrival of United Nations, because this is what happened. They just tell Nigeria, just do anything, give us something that we hang our hand on, use our hand. The same way George Walker Bush told the CIA the time of we wanted to invade Saddam Hussein. He told them in a secret document, he told the CIA, say, just find me anything that I will hang on, just to tell the public, to swear public opinion, to support me to go and take down Saddam Hussein. That is what they did in this case. Don't you understand that? We know these games. Only that, they feel that we are powerless. We are not a country. But we know these games. They told the Nigerian government, just give us anything that we will hang. We will use it as a point of contact in order to talk against IPOB. Finish. That is what Katrina Liang have been gallivanting up and down everywhere. Now they do this thing. Now the problem is they didn't tell you who, the military, the man and his wife that they killed. They were not wearing military uniform. They were on a public transport. Who fingered them? Who told those gunmen that they are military? Who? That is a question. When did this happen? Where was they killed? How did they know that these are military? And they killed them in under a video. Do you see what we are saying? Now what is happening is in the United Kingdom, when you see Katrina Liang gallivanting up and down, Amadio Hagamabuta to woman. Oh, one day Amadio Hakabuya. That is, because he did what he did in Zimbabwe to destroy Zimbabwe as a country. I mean, destroy Robert Mugabe, who is challenging them. Because what pains United Kingdom, you see an evil kingdom. When you enter their country, they are highly civilized. It's true. But the way they are ferocious in dealing with outsiders, foreigners, in bringing, scavenging for food, for everything for them, it is outrageous. I'm telling you. And they will receive their reward. I'm telling you honestly. Yeah, they will receive their reward. So, they plan this thing so that once you do it, it will be fresh. United Nations will come now, they will use it to say, now what they are saying is, what the United Kingdom, what they really mean. Before they give any IPOB member asylum, they will check whether he has any hand in committing any of these crimes. Do you understand? That is what they really mean. But Nigerian newspapers and media blew it out of proportion. Of which we don't care. I don't care. We don't care. Because we cannot be in our house, our home. Somebody will come to kill us and they say, be good citizen. Stay there. Don't react. As what is the bishop? This bishop, what is the name? As he told us, the advice of elder. If somebody come to your house and is more powerful than you, you want to take your thing, even kill you, just kneel down. If he pity you, pity you. He take anything, burn everything. Don't worry. Don't talk. Don't shout. Just like that. That is the way they want us to be. Good boys, good people. Oh, every time they will be hearing, BBC is a mocker. They are mocking megaphone. You'll be hearing, oh, they are killing us in Aba. Oh, look at video. They are shooting us. So today they killed 300 IPOB. Now BBC, they will laugh. And the Biafra, yeah. They will now come. Okay, you people are law abiding. We know. Even they will give IPOB award, the most peaceful freedom fighting outfit in the world. All these are rubbish. Do you understand? If ANC was doing like that, they wouldn't have gotten what they want. They'll be good boys, good people. The issue I have is our people. How prepared are you in this long haul? How prepared are you? That is a big question. How prepared are you? Because they think that we are feeble-minded. Do not prove it to them. This is the time when even as somebody said, if you are spending money, just be paying your tithe into IPOB, ESN, because our life hangs on it. Do you understand? It is not about the international community. If they support the most powerful, they don't care whether it's using is killing this and that. Do you see how they supported France in order to deal with Haiti? You see it? That is what they are still repeating in our land. What Mali has taken a giant stride. Mali, the Mali military, and we should even be supporting them anyhow in the media, in media campaign, because this is what we want. If other African countries can take, can also follow, France, Europe will be overwhelmed. But the problem with Africa is they use another African country in order to hew you down. They use your brother in order to bring you down. That is the problem Africa is having. Why not take example from Europe? European Union. Anything that happens in Europe, all of them will gather. There is power in a bunch. Mali, they have taken this giant stride. A very giant stride. France never believed that their colonizer orangutan will rise up to talk in their presence. They never believed it. But today, these people are doing it. So what am I saying in our own? Do not think that the international community, they will come when you are sleeping, they will come and guide you and say, okay, take your freedom. No. They will support your killers in order to annihilate you, because it's better for them that even the land of Biafra is empty of human beings. So that they will cuckoo take everything. They will cuckoo occupy. That is the rule of this world. I used to say it is exploitation. So please, let us be wise. Let me go direct. I wanted to do there is another this thing. Let me go very quick. Our so-called elites or elders, they disgrace. He said, Buhari said, I can't help Mazi Johnathan. His mom on Igbo presidency. Do you see that? Do you know that the so-called elders are begging the impostor that they use as Buhari? Please now, let me read what it's annoying. Honestly, if I say these people, they really want us, all of us, to continue just to become complete slaves. We are, even before you breathe oxygen, you will beg any Fulani emir, say, please, can you give me oxygen if possible? That is the way these people want to put us into. They cannot rise up in unison in order to confront. Everybody, every one of them is thinking about his investment. His investment in the north. His investment in Abuja. This thing here is no more normal. I'm telling you before God and man. President Muhammad Buhari has rejected the appeals by traditional religious and political leaders in the southeast for the release of Mazi Johnathan, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Okay, the appeal were made by chairman of Southeast traditional rulers, Eze Charles Nkpuma, and the Kan chairman Southeast, very Reverend Abraham Wale. They asked President to grant a pardon. This is where if I read it, I want to go mad. They asked the president to grant pardon to release the IPOB leader, urging other agitators to cease all forms of hostilities. Which hostilities when they are killing us? You are telling the impostor to grant pardon on what basis? For goodness sake. Pardon is for those criminal. Our leader is not a criminal. What he has been saying, he said, okay, why not put the charge that Buhari is dead? Since 2017, he has died. They didn't put it. Now these people are coming to quit. What did our leader do that you're granting pardon? What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? In a democratic setting, everybody have the right to free speech. Don't you understand that? All those things our leader has been saying, is there any lie? The looting with the colonization agenda, is it not truth? Are you not seeing it? They brought people from every part of Africa in order to kill the indigenous population. And Nigerians are there, zombieing, looking like a dead body, without reacting. And here, the so-called Igbo elders, they are asking, begging, pardon and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't want to talk against the Holy Spirit if he's our leader, please. Otherwise, these people, they merit something worse if that's their way. They are teaching us to be slaves to the caliphate. Begging. Why not ask this man? What did this man do? Why did you rendition him? That is a very direct question. If you say you are a citizen of Nigeria, you are an equal citizen, ask the question. You are the whole traditional ruler sending delegate. Ask him, why did you arrest this man? Why did you rendition this man? Why can't you go through the ambits of law in order to do that? No, they cannot do it. Pardon him. When some useless idiots will see all this thing, they will think that they are doing the right thing. They are turning us all into slaves to the caliphate. And the Fulani, the caliphate, will believe that they are demigods to us. You are begging, grant pardon. Why pardon? Why? Pardon, why? You grant pardon to somebody that have wrong. Going to, their court, so our leader said that we shall defeat them even in their own courts. Anytime they run, they postpone, adjournment. Why not judge the day? Let us see. But although our leader has no case to answer in any Nigerian court because he was extraordinarily rendition, these people have no balls to ask the impostor, the person that they call Buhari, why did you rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why did you do that? If they say it, are they all going to be killed? These people should think once. We have been shouting, we have been marginalized, shouting, we are the people suffering the pains. We will never allow them to mortgage our future any longer. Otherwise, everything will perish. That is the reality. I'm telling you honestly. We should guide our lions. I'm talking to all and sundry, whether you are hearing me from Pacific, anywhere in Europe, in the West, East, North, South, hearing my voice as a Biafran. Guide your lions. This is the time. You have to be involved in what you are doing. Because what we are doing, we are fighting for survival. One of the most impediments to our survival is these people we call elders. They are strategically, diplomatically, politically trying to subdue us, we, the people. So that the caliphate will see them that they are doing nice job and be rewarding them with political positions. Why should they be begging for pardon? That's the question. This is where I'm going to stop for the news. News headlines. It's absurd, honestly. Sometimes when you look at what is happening, the way these so-called elders are doing something, I say, what do they want us to be? Maybe some of them, they in the next 5 years or less, they are dead. They just want, us, cool down, be slaves, don't do anything, so that they will live and enjoy the last. And they say, if I die, if I want go to places, more and go. This is what is in their minds, and that is how evil they are. The white man, if he's going older, even he don't care, he say, if I die now, I didn't die early, he will come out and say the truth, say it as it is. But a black man, a slave, he want to continue living, enjoying that thing under slavery till the last minute. Do you see? That is the problem we are having. Our leader committed no crime. Any person talking about the pardon is rubbish. It's rubbish. I will go straight to the topic of my submission today, which says being on the right problem. Before I do that, let me reiterate on my usual comments also. Stop calling these people Hausa-Fulani. There is nothing like a Hausa-Fulani as a people. What they have are the Hausa and the Fulani. as different people, different tribes. The history of the Fulani presence in Hausa land started during the time of Ottoman Danfodio. The apex was 1804 till 1808, when the Hausas fought a war, religious war against themselves, and handed themselves as slaves to Ottoman Danfodio, because he manipulated their brains with religion. And today, where are they? Where is our whole Hausa-Service? They are converted as Almajiris. When you hear they are killing in Zamfara, they are killing anywhere in the north, it is the indigenous people. You know, the Hausas are more numerous with other ethnicities. They are full of one set of people are killing them. You understand? They are suffering. It is high time for the Hausas to rise up. Fulanis, they are not your brothers. They are not your people. You are not the same thing. Please. You rise up and take back what belongs to you. Do you understand? You rise up and take back. Otherwise, no person will give you your share unless you take it by force. Remember, Europe suffered the same thing. Iberia Peninsula. The Mohammedans, they conquered Europe, part of Europe, Iberian Peninsula, France, part of France, Spain, Portugal, many different parts of Europe. They call it Iberian Peninsula at that time. From 7th or 8th century till 15th century. After 800 years plus, the Europeans still rose up. They renamed that place the Emirate of Cordoba. The Europeans, they were not shy. They were not intimidated. They were not timid. Do you know what it means to colonize people for 800 years plus? Do you know what it means? They installed the Arabic civilization, Arabic education, everything, language, all Arabic. Their buildings, mosques everywhere, everything is Arabic. But time came, the Europeans rose up. Never say die. That spirit, I love it. They rose up and recaptured their land from the Arabs after 800 years plus, going to 1,000 years. But the Hausas, you only there for 200 years plus. It is high time. This is your golden opportunity to rise up. Join what IPOB is doing. Liberate yourself, because IPOB Biafra is for freedom for every indigenous community, indigenous people that is unfortunate enough to find themselves in that entity called Nigeria. Therefore, please stop calling them the House of Fulani. And another thing I want to add, and I will be adding it, stop referring to Biafra land as Southeast. Even that word, the Southeast, it should be, just for contextual purposes. Stop saying, oh, we Biafrans are in the south, we Southeast. No, Biafra is the East. East. Stop calling or writing Southeast. Do you understand? Stop printing what the Fulani call us. That makes you equal to them. Do you understand? As equal human being. But whenever they call you anything and you accept it, you are lower than them. That is why you can give Bingo. You can give dog a name, Bingo. And he start answering. He start answering that name, Bingo, Bingo, because he doesn't know his name. So we are not Southeast. Southeast is just for regional purposes, for Nigerian politics. They have it in the north, not central, not east, not west. But they never one day call themselves as a people. They say we the northwest. Have you ever had any statement from the northwest? Why is it it's only in our land? Oh, Biafra, to stop comparing Biafra to Southeast. Stop shrinking Biafra to that. You are committing atrocity against even ourselves by saying this. We are Southeast. We are the East. We are the East. Call it East or Biafra. Finish. What about our people in Kogi? What about the Igbos in Benue, Lower Benue? When you talk about Southeast, which means you exclude every other people. Let us, all these are little things we should understand. And it is the source of all these are factors that are facilitating our problems more and more. So please, we are Biafrans. Biafra is not Southeast only. It is, call it East. Don't put Old East. There is nothing like Old East, Eastern region. No. Does a sun was a sun coming up from there that one time, and after it was no more coming. Now sun started coming from north. Why are you calling it old? Does it mean that no more sun coming out from there? It's no more east as a geographical position. Wise, honestly, wise. All these things, that is where they beat us hands down. They themselves, they continue calling we the North. No matter they have regions. Why don't you, have you ever seen them coming out saying Northeast forum? We are the North Central. We are not part of the Northeast. We are not sent. Have you ever had it? If not, only maybe for allocation. Only they use it, collect money, finish. It doesn't come out from their mouth. Why is it that we are always we are picking what they call us? We pick it. We are happy about it. Let us be wise. We are the East. We are Biafrans. Q-E-D. Therefore, as I said, I'm going to be short because I've spoken a lot. The topic of my submission today says, being on the right problem. You might be thinking what I mean by being on the right problem. Let me start by telling you that we are in a planet of problems. Do you understand? You know, when I see some of our people, they say, I don't want problems. I laugh. You are in a planet of problems. Do you know that this earth is moving about our sun, the sun we have, because there are other suns in other solar systems. The earth is moving about our sun in a very nearly circular orbit at a speed of nearly 30 kilometers per second. Do you know what it means? Nearly 30 kilometers per second, or 67,000 miles, almost 108,000 kilometers per hour. Okay. If you carry car, for example, the speed limit, highest you drive, you go 200. If you are in heavy distance, that is allowed. Just that thing is just like slow motion compared to the movement of the earth. Very slow motion. But for you are running too much. Even 160, you are running too much. But the way this earth, the earth we are inside, that is rotating, is going on almost 108,000 kilometers per hour. In addition, our solar system, Earth and all, whiles around the center of our galaxy at some 220 kilometers per second. That is 792,000 kilometers per hour. Do you know what it means? And you are telling me that you don't want problem. You are in a world of problem already. You understand? The movement of the earth, if you understand it, it will frighten you. That is why I implore us to be on the right problem. Because we are in a problem already. As far as you are into this world, you are in a problem. For you to be born in your mother's, to enter into your mother's womb as a fetus, you need to, first of all, kill other competitors. Millions of them. This is the beginning of your problem, your fight. Do you understand me? I want to let you know that it doesn't matter you are sleeping, you are in a problem. Now, what I'm enjoining us is to be on the right problem. That is it. Therefore, being alive in this planet Earth is a problem already. Being a family member of IPOB is being on the right problem. Because we are in this right problem in order to solve the bigger mess we are in. Look at the statement of Antonio Guterres. It shows that we in Nigeria are in a bigger mess than we could imagine. I have read it a bit. I don't want to go through it again. It shows you that the world doesn't care about you. You are in a quagmire. Let me tell you that. It's not, don't comfort yourself that you don't have. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter your wealth. We are in a very big quagmire. Therefore, being in this hallowed platform, in IPOB, is being on the right problem. Because everything in this world is a problem. You will grow up, or you'll be a child, you want to grow up. You grow up now, you start having responsibility problems. Oh, marry. Oh, you marry a man, you have to, start catering for problems. A woman, you want to born, you have to take in, be pregnant for 9 months, and bear the pain. These are problems. It's life. That is it. So you don't run away from the problem. You face the problem and solve it. Now we are on the right problem in IPOP in order to remove ourselves from the colonization of the whole of Nigeria. That is the right problem. Do you understand? It doesn't matter what they call us. It doesn't matter what they do. We are not the first and we are not going to be the last. Do you understand me? They called many freedom fighters terrorists, international terrorists. Now plan idea. Do not resemble what the Fulani think we are. Cowards. That is what they thought we are. Cowards. And we are not cowards. Remember the Kumeko. Those that they resisted the British onslaught for 31 good years. Have you forgotten? With bows and arrows against people that have sophisticated navy, sophisticated weapons as of that time. They had the mind, the heart of stone, the Kumeko. These are our forefathers, our ancestors. That is why when you demonize our ancestors, I get to my nerves. If I can, I will slap you honestly, because you are stupid. Our ancestors, they did wonders. Do you understand me? So, being on the right problem, as we are in, we fight the right fight. Even in the Bible, they call it fighting the right fight. Do you understand? So, we are in this fight, in this right problem, in order to solve the bigger quagmire, the bigger mess we are in. Because when they amalgamate us with this demonic set of people that their minds, they are not thinking about development, what matters to them is to subjugate others. But only that because they are black people, now, we accept it easily. When they say Black Lives Matter, in black communities, when blacks that are killing themselves, black kill blacks, it doesn't make any news. Unless a white man come and kill her. It makes news. The same thing the Fulani is doing today in our land. Killing everybody. Do you see the weapons they have? Sophisticated weapons. Now the United Nations Secretary General came and give credibility. Lend them credible hands that what they are doing is right. Colonization is okay. If other indigenous community, indigenous people, if they are there like zombies, kill all of them. That is what it means. Because when they reintegrate Boko Haram into and ISIS, do you know ISIS? They reintegrate them into the Nigerian military forces. The result is what you are seeing. In we go to Genesis. What is happening? So now that the Fulani, they are too trickish. They will be citing it. This news of Guterres legitimizing their colonization by assimilating Boko Harams into the military. They will be saying it every blessed day in the Nigerian news media, so that it will sink into the scores of every useless Nigerian that, what they are doing is right. After all, they are now right. But this is what money has done. Or this is what politicking. This is what I call repoliticking. You understand? What our don't we have politicians? Do they one day gather? Even do they have meeting? When did the South have their last meeting? They won them secretly. But they did meetings, Southern governors meeting, for I think 2 or 3 times, and there was uproar by Mietiala, by Fulani direct, that they should stop it. Now ask yourself, why are they afraid of the South coming together? Why? You know that is where the solution is. Our being in a bunch. Do you understand? Now, when they come, they divide everybody. Oh no, you are southeast, southwest. Okay, you cannot have any meeting together. You are different. It's them that will be telling us that we are different. Now you ask yourself, what do they want to achieve? What is their problem in our differences or anything or indifferences? Now inside Biafra land, they will come. You are Niger Delta. Don't answer. You are Niger Delta. Or you are not Biafra. One time, Rocha Sokorocha in this house, he want to defend, say something, and mention South. He want to defend one thing. They caution him, don't go there. The way they caution him. But then these people that are controlling you like a doll baby, they will come out and mention and say, we the North. And no monkey can from the South can ask them, why are you then the North? Why don't you go Northeast? Make your pronouncements as Northeast or Northwest or North Central. Why do you always go to we are the North? We the North. Do you see they are more intelligent than us? Do you see that? That is why I don't like any person writing or calling Biafra Southeast. That is an insult. They shrink us and we accept it. It's no more going. All these small things, we should learn them. These are the tricks, but it is highly potent. Does you understand me? So being on the right problem, we want us to fight ourselves out of the mess we are. Because if you think that you are not in a mess, you are a liar. Look at the killings that are going on in our land. The police, they will mask themselves. The Fulani, the Boko Haram, they are reintegrating. They will mask themselves and kill. Even police, military, they don't care. They will come and shoot everybody. Everywhere in our land is only wailing. That is what we inherit in Nigeria. And people think that we shall continue like this. Instead, everything will perish. It's better not to live. I'm telling you honestly. It doesn't matter what the United Kingdom talks. It doesn't matter. We should scavenge for help anywhere. They are not our owners. Do you understand? Others have done it. Fidel Castro did it. Others did it. Did the same thing. When Mandela came out and he was the president, in America he was interviewed that time. And they were one journalist asked, why are you a friend of a terrorist, PLO, Palestine Liberation Organization? What is his name? What is the name of the former leader? Please, somebody inbox me. Sometimes this thing will move away from my brain. But what I'm saying now, yes, Arafat, yes. Why are you? He's an international terrorist. He is regarded as a terrorist by America. Why should you be his friend? Mandela stood up openly and told them that, look, these people supported us. The problem with you, the West, is that you want us to have your enemies. The people you call your enemies should be our enemies. Those that you call your friends should be our friends. That is the problem you're having. So you should get over it. I love that. That boldness. You understand? We are all human beings. We should not allow all this subjugation all the time in the name of using international community, this and that. It is time for us to stop playing good boys. It is time for us to take back what belongs to us. Everybody must put hands together. Know that as you travel anywhere you go, this is why you travel, why God saved you. You travel, you are in America, you are in northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, western hemisphere, eastern hemisphere, as a Biafran. This is the reason. It is now the time. Do you understand me? Do you know that had it been you didn't travel, had it been you are in the zoo, maybe by now many of us would have died. Many of us, the Nigerian military would have killed. Many of us, bad road would have caused accident and we die. Many of us, different things, malaria, different avoidable diseases or curable diseases would have killed us. So, as you are outside and you are watching what is happening, this is the time. This is why you are outside. Do you remember the story of Joseph? He told his brother when they discovered that he is Joseph, they thought that he will revenge. Instead he told them, no, don't worry. This is the reason why God sent me out first. It doesn't matter how that you sold me, no problem. I understand it that this is my role, because in order to save your lives. Do you understand that story? This is why I am here. This is why you are there. In order to save the lives of our people and restore our lost nation. If you think that you can be eating hamburger, you'll be eating this and that, you forget what your role should be. You are just a vagabond. That is the reality. You are just a vagabond. You must be supporting IPOB any way you can. You must be supporting ESN. That is the reason of your existence. Make your name. Make a value out of your existence. This is now. Stop living, just for the day now. Now we go and buy in Lagos. You don't understand. You don't care what is happening to your people. You are heartless. I'm telling you. Therefore, this is the time. Being on the right problem. Considering the situation we found ourselves, how do you think that we could avoid problems as Biafrans? And think that this mess we are in will just vanish? We should rise up and face the reality. Whether you are supporting IPOB or you are in a problem. Now the thing is that be in the right problem. IPOB is the right problem. Do you understand? You can go to the zoo, they'll kill you. They don't know whether you are an IPOB or not IPOB. Passing one military man will come and say, oh, he shoot you, one Fulani, he shoot you. You are in a problem. As a Biafran in Nigeria, we are inside a deep mess. People don't understand. Do you understand what it means? For people to be planning to say that your land, your ancestral land is God gave it to them. How? Just in this our modern time, just imagine it. And the people are just doing nothing about it. How long have our leader been shouting before ESN come into the scenario? How long our leader have been shouting? He will insult our governors, the Igbo governors, the Biafran governors. He will insult them. He will beg them. He will cajole them. He will do anything so that they will rise up and form security outfit to tame the tide of the killings in our farms. Before the Fulani terrorist men, they came in droves in our land. Every day here is news about, if it didn't happen in Owerri, it happened in Abakaliki, it happened in Enugu. They are killing our people in the most horrible way, raping our women. And they did nothing. And out of big red eye, our leader formed the ESN. All hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. Oh, he's not a state actor. He's we'll bring him, kill him. Why? Because we are trying to stop the Maruetas. Do you understand? If that makes us terrorists, please, I accept it with the whole heart. Do you understand? Being on the right problem. You cannot say, no, I'm neutral. I'm not. You are in a mess. They see you. The caliphate sees you as far as you're Biafran, whether you're a Joe, a Fiko, a Galau, they see you as a menace, as a threat to their, downfolio roadmap. They see you as a threat. You need to go down. You are in a problem already. Therefore, being on the right problem is supporting what we are doing in your own capacity. That is being in the right problem. So that, you should not be in the wrong problem. When you do nothing, you just live as you see the day. They will come to your house and kill you and you die like that. It's a stupid death. Do you understand me? It's a stupid death. I love one German Nazi commander. I've forgotten his name. He used to charge his boys. He said death should not be an excuse for you not to complete your mission. Oh, that you died while doing that. He said it's not acceptable. You should complete your mission. If you die, no problem. You become a hero. That is what we are doing. That is the mindset we should have. Do not be dismayed on what the world is saying, because the world will not come to our rescue. It is when we start rescuing ourselves now that help can come from anywhere. That is the reality. So we being in IPOB is being on the right path. It's being on the right problem, because we are in a world of problems. Have you seen somebody relaxing on his home? Trailer will just fair break from nowhere and come to his home and kill him. What do you call that? He has programs what he will do tomorrow. For him, he has no problem. As long as you are in this planet Earth, you are in a Earth spinning more than the speed of sound many times. It's a problem already. So let us be in the right problem in order to solve, to face our real mess, our problems. If you continue being a good boy, let us answer good name. Before God and man, you'll be annihilated. That is why they are always killing the indigenous people. Anywhere in the world. That thing I used to say it here. I used to wonder, why is the indigenous people suffering? They are the victims everywhere in the world. But this time around, because our eyes are open, we have traveled, we have seen the reality. Now we should never allow our ancestral lands in order to be taken away from us. The population of indigenous people all over the world of almost going to 8 billion plus, is only between 300 to 600 million people only still living, maintaining their land. Do you see that? So let us not become history. I say bad history. Oh, these people were existing, but they are no more. They are annexed. In the next 100 years, our children will be bowing down to the caliphate. Bowing down. You have maybe a me of Allah. One Fulani man, and people every time we come and do obeisance and say him, now you are my peacemaker, a man, you are really not well. They will sing praises of him, and he will have his imam to lead them in prayer. Always, they will not understand the way what happened today. They are laying the foundation, so it's better we remove all these foundations. No person is going to take our own land. Being on the right problem. That is the topic of my submission. I will stop here and I will go into a few minutes break, so that when I come back, I will open my lines to take few calls, please. Please don't go away.
Announcement. Here comes the great gathering of the people from the West African region. Ambazonia, Biafra, Oduduwa, living across the entire globe, the entire world. Coming from different parts of all the continents of the world, to Brussels, Belgium, to march in great mass and in great multitude. All hail Biafra. Long live Ambazonia. Freedom, the Oduduwa Republic. United we stand and shall never fall. With one vision and joint strength, the land of Belgium will feel the heat of this particular set of people from West Africa in 1 million freedom march in Brussels, Belgium. On the 14th and 15th of June 2022, at the European Union headquarters in Brussels. Together we shall march in strength and in valor, without fear nor weakness, the march of freedom, for total freedom. By the freedom fighters, we shall come to face the reality of truth about the fact that one of the steps to freedom is to restore our government the way our ancestors made it, and not the way our colonial masters decided it to be. With this move, we shall let the world know from the land of Brussels, Belgium, that there must be freedom for the people of Ambazonia.
Welcome back. I have calls that is interrupting. I don't know why you're calling interrupting, but nonetheless, our lines are now open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328-6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, WhatsApp and Signal line +61 405 142 547. I have a first caller calling. Caller on WhatsApp, can you start by giving us your name and where you're calling from? You are the first caller. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I hear you, Mazi. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon. I am calling from Amoria Spain.
Simon
is from Mark is from Oro. Nemo. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you reside in fellow Biafran, anywhere you may be. Bless every one of you anywhere you might be residing. May He bless our able leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Son of Man, the Joshua of our time. The man that said it all before it started to happen. No Okike. Protect and guide him. May the dead protect him, may the living protect him. I can't forget one of his words. He said, I owe my allegiance to the dead. Okay, guide and protect him. May any evil plan, the enemy plan against him, back to sender. May those who wish good, follow them. Those who wish him bad, back to sender. Victory will be ours at last. He said, Maz, your topic sometimes it touch everywhere. If you are a Baba, you're a good Baba, because a good Baba is a Baba that hold a scissors and a comb. When he come, he raise the head, he look it, if it one is more higher, he cut it well. So he touch it everywhere. This is it. But let me go straight to the what would I say is turning point, but I don't care what Britain are saying, because I don't mind what my enemy talk about me anymore. The meaning of my name is Adaya Tamubo. So it shouldn't be, we shouldn't be minding what our enemies are talking about us. Britain can declare IPOB terrorists. Let any of them come and say IPOB is terrorists. Or calling us terrorists, who cares not? We want freedom. And that's why there is no what can say me like Atoni she said. We are ready for this. People has to wait you. Mazi must be looking towards the east. I want IPOB family members or friends in all that Soviet Union during the time of apartheid. They look to the east. Most of them, they took them to agree during the Cold War to come and fight against us. Some of the people I met there, they regret about it, and that is the cause of fall of Soviet Union. But I don't think they will be so foolish or anything to play that role. So what I'm trying to say is this: we IPOB family members in Russia, we must step up our contact towards there. And I want to use this opportunity to say Vladimir Putin, я тебя уважаю, меня зовут Симон, я вам уважаю, Мы, Биафра, мы вам нужен. Мы могем работать друг другу, как нормально. Это вам, первый человек, который меня объяснил, кто я. Это вы меня первый раз меня назвал еврей. Я не забуду, когда иногда, когда мы играем на институте это время, вы иногда нам путите, не надо играть со мной еврейский номер. Мы вам уважаем. Мы хотим свободно. Если вы хотите Великобритания, они вам уважают. Мы нужно работать вместе. Мы Биафра. Вы знаете, кто мы? Мы евреи. Ура! Скоро будет День Победы. Ура! Я вам уважаю. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity. We must look towards the east. We must do that. All hail Biafra. Sign off from here.
Almost hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi. I have a caller on Signal. Caller on WhatsApp, please hold on. I'll come back to you. Caller on Signal, thank you for holding on. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Mazi.
Yeah, well, welcome to
My name is Chimuze. Yeah, Mazi Johnathan. Your today's submission is so piercing. It is so piercing to the extent that whoever that listen to you this night must learn something. If that person didn't learn, the person has to ask himself some stupid question. Now, there are a few things I want to say. I want to start by submitting that the UK, the Europe, should know that what is happening in Europe now, the war between Russia and the Ukraine, is as a result of the injustice they have committed against the Africans, especially the Biafrans, and that war will persist till Europe collapses. I have a dream. That dream has come 2 times. It's a very terrible dream, but I will just say it briefly. I saw 2 metallic objects in the air. That metallic objects, the 2, they were not detected, and they landed on the soil of Britain. And it happened after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after the rendition exceeded 1 year. In the midst of commotion in Britain, 30 able-bodied, well-armed Islamic terrorists captured Queen Elizabeth II. It wasn't funny. They raped her to death. They didn't stop there. They cut off the head, dismembered her body, cooked it, and they eat it. I woke up. I thought I was confused. But why I'm saying this today is that a day before today, I had similar dream. It didn't come in the same way, but it conveyed the same message. So those holding Biafra, they will blame themselves sooner than later. Mazi, I have raised my anger level, and this my anger level will never come down again. I will stop here because I am very angry. Thank you.
There, well, thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, my brother. Mazi.
There, well.
Okay, Nnamdi. My name is Onyedikachi Jasi. I am from Ifite. Urumba, Fito Bodudu. Mazi, I want to begin by the dream I dreamed yesterday that I woke up this morning. I was praising, I woke up in an organization where we are doing protests. We were praising God, how He gave us Biafra. We were praising God where United Nations come out and said, this is your Biafra, take your flag. And then as I woke up in this morning, the first thing I saw on my Facebook was a video where our ancestors fought for Biafrans. So my heart was filled with joy. My heart was filled with joy, and I shared that great news. Mazi, you have seen that this time now, the world we are calling upon, the United Nations that we are calling upon are the people being in support of Nigerian government with British killing us, massacring us every day. So now, what we need to do right now, let me put this one in only Chukwuabiama can give us Biafra and not any human being. So Mazi Nnamdi so now anyị bịafụ anyị achụgo enyemego ife a chụọ meje njala mee protest ara ndị anyị na-emere protest ọ ha nwaji anyị mana ọkụkọsi ya na-ekwe na ebe akwa mgbe egbe na-egbu nwa ya n'ọka ụwa nnukwu ori na ya na-eti mkpu ka ọ ya ahụ mgbe ọ ya eme. So now Mazi, my suggestion now biko nne m ayo DOS the armed government of Biafra ka etinye anya n'ala Igbo mpụ mmụọ niile ka edozie mmụọ ka mmụọ lụọ ọrụ ụmụ Igbo because enwere vidio amụwa sedịrịgịrị ya bụ vidio ifụfụ ihe ha mee dada vidio ọgụ anyị awụ ọgụ mmụọ ọwụ na-efetụrụ ụgwọ eji mmụọ ụgwọ ji mmụọ niile mmụọ ya eje
Maazị datin omere ole mgbe
Maazị ife a mere nwanne ụnyaa.
Okay.
So nwanne m anyị ji mmụọ ụgwọ esetụgbuo mmụọ arụara anyị ọgụ ọ bụ ndị ha buru ngwa agha ha na-abịa mmụọ arụsịpụrụ nwa incident akpọrọ ya onwe ha anyị apịnyekwa ndị anyị apịnye mgbe nwoke ndị dis Anthony Butoro bịara na Nigeria United Nations ijụrụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a citizen of Britain who was kidnapped in the Kenya and extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria, facing injustice, facing jungle justice in Nigeria. He never asked of that. He never said anything. All he said is he is in support of integrating terrorism into Nigerian police and the military. He is in support of killing of Biafra. Mazi I face these people. Now the British YPOB natural for our freedom, terrorists. Mazi anyị ihe were Biafra anyị ọwụhụ mmadụ ya enye Biafra ihe ọkwa yere anyị gbubie da pipe jido alaba anyị ọwụba anyị ka ọgụ ekele nke my brother asị na ekere ọrụ eke ị na-eme nke ume na-eme nke n'ọwụ ha nwa ya gba ọsọ na dem go run na our land today we know they fight na our own thing with the fight. Maazị ekele nke jee ndosiwe na okpu mmụọ tidosiwe okpu mmụọ ka mmụọ lọrọ anyị ọgụ ekele m nna m.
Of course. Well, thank you very much, my brother. I saw that video and I even start asking, where is it? You told it. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Call on direct line.
Yes, Biafra Jonathan, can you hear me, sir?
You're always lucky. Maybe of when I go to meet you now, get direct. Many people are calling, but they can't.
Biafra Jonathan.
They will go on.
Biafra Jonathan, the shit, and what the you know, destiny against. Biafra, how do one work? Before I say way before the whole war. So, okay, the Azadia governor. Okay, the other piece of that is to up that government may work. Okay, the other get a lot of people. Whether it's not right. I'm just passing this message to him direct. All of them working. What do you got to go? It's only Biafrans get common sense. They will understand that our leader is our Jesus Christ that has come to save us. Can any woman be paid the price that they pay for us? No, and the Lord. Now one day, there's the Johnathan, there's the speaker. You can't tell them that they should be to read the speaker. They may evangelism may live. Can't never let them go. I mean, I don't know, yeah. So tell them as you know one step on it. Every suffering I must pass it through, and I must learn endurance and patience. That's all you are, yeah. You have people, then they pay sacrifice, even they pay you can. They pay you can. Then they don't even pay. Then they see can them. Can't say after pilot saga that for you call you. He carry the bank for what can we be to be done as well. Yeah, this project is from heaven direct. And they say a Biafran, let today be our last day of taking the decision to join this chorus. Let us go home. Let's pretend stay in that place. Any flight, any jet on the Biafra soil from America, from Britain, we everywhere. The next thing that they will be fighting us like their own land will be at two. We're not talking like if you say someone to man or woman, coming out from the door, we kill him there. The next thing we are joking, let them come there. Dara, every regular like Canada, but they cannot come there. I have a take a look. Dara, then let's take a dozen. Coach Adam and Citizen Ganga. Daniel chapter 12. Daniel chapter 12 from verse 1 to end. The time. I went to the hand and I could talk with the lion about the land. All I fry about that. Then I feel Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10 verse 1 to end. Then wisdom, which is to go to Adam, sent Adam. And he said to other people that trusted in him. And then the Bible said, to go to Adam, want to Biafra to come in his name. What's his name? That is just class in this one and there. This one and then just in the father quickly in the first two, but then I hear Jai. And I have a ticket. Then they follow shit. I pick out a ticket. Over there, I'm going to look at. If you want to worship idol, stay in your room. Don't even involve anybody. Then the camera more part than now. Then I see how. I'm going to get you one. You're guiding a jet. Come, regulate and that. Come in and I want to see. Because I see that another ticket with them. Then, the letter of Jeremiah, chapter 1, from verse 1 to end. Then, but the time of Buddha, let them worship their own God. I need them and I love Biafra. God, you can know. I can't do it. I can't do it. That is Jonathan. I can't do more. Who's the living down? What? The cheerful, the T5 never seem to cook a ticket for now on the book. How can I say this again? How I would they move? How I would not deny that. Also, the one time, even the children will be able to just forget all of the dead. I'm going in the half of war. You can't get in the half of war. Or find the lava shop to death on my side and fellowship. You know, why Jesus Christ when I power? Why did I did not tell you? He said, not a common sense. When you saw the match, I get the wrong result. Then, okay, now I got any target. The governor tell me to pay you. Now Jesus has to have a guy push out. So it can be about the whole lot of the neck, but what up? Danny Daly, Papier, Boya, Bara. If you don't think Apollo, what to do one to state and no, also the Fulani, if you people that Fulani church, what kind of church am I going to people to the table? You hear what my brother said this here. But what I might say, if you take it continues killing people, that's the fact they don't publish, that that's why the world. At the end, then they not pay Putin. Other people on me. I said it's good about it. Not America, they are putting set a paper gap, paper here people do with it. They will shut the whole world down. When the no bastard. Dara. Okay, but we have to call you David Kelly. To put it down. Okay, but okay, the name of the one inside the city. Hey, you don't have to have an assistant. But it's a program for a job. When you put money and I mean that, you are not the Naka, no, now for now, yeah,
There were. Oh, hey, Biafra, Eba, Weben out of womb. Oje, Okonko, Ngwan. Yeah, Chineke, Kwenayojo. We must continue. We must go back to who we are, whether the foreigners love it or not. Because, you know, we should not accept it. Caller on what's up? You have been here for 9 minutes, going to 10 minutes. Thank you for holding on, Mazi. Can you hear me? Yes, sir. Caller on signal. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi Johnathan.
There wo.
Calling from Morocco.
There wo to drege.
Mazi Johnathan, all hail Biafra.
Hey Biafra.
All hail Nnamdi Kanu. All hail IPOB. My brother, what he said this night, no different with the same word said by Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov. That man is finished his word 1 hour, like as he says, now I start crying. Why? I say, people, if these people, British and their allies can give Russia this kind of thing, we black, I don't know what these people are doing to us. I don't know what they are going to do to us. We are just like baboons, dead men walking. Mazi, UN are not giving us money. They are not giving us money for free. Automatically now you are aware that what the insecurity and instability of Nigeria created since 2009 is these people sponsoring it. Terrorism sponsored by government, including racism. Pure. It is open. These people have been taking oil and gas in Biafra land for free. The same money they used to come to buy the oil, dollars and pounds, is the same money those that were politicians looking to save in the same bank in the Western world. Now, who is fooling who? Nnamdi Kanu have said that Biafra is our religion. Here, in Radio Biafra, here we worship. Mazi, I have already checked that Jerusalem where Jesus and Muhammad go to heaven. Mazi, that land, you see that our land is very cool. And they have already bringing stability to us. We will not agree. Keep it on, Mazi. Chukuna goes on, kneeling, going to have on there many years. Oh, that's it,
The woman says, Shukran.
Our life is at risk. Thank you. God bless you.
There were. Caller on what's up? Can you hear me? Thank you for holding on also for 9 minutes. Caller on what's up? Go on, please.
Yes, sir. I can hear you, Dr. Johnathan.
The woman.
Yeah, I want to let our people to know. I counted it as 3 generations on my own. Our father and our forefather, our father and our grandfather that fought the war, that fought Biafran genocide, they are brave. Those people that are politicians, those Biafran politicians today, they have conquered them. They are not our generation. We are generation of Mazi Johnathan. That is the way I put it now. Easy of a people, and these people that call themselves elder, they have accepted that they have conquered them, not us. We are not conquered people. Every man should stand up. If you don't know what to do,
use your phone. As everything we are saying today, we are just recapping. Our leader has given us the everything that he's supposed to give to us, and he know that such a thing will come when he start telling us about Mandela, when Mazi Johnathan are telling us about Kino Castro, telling us about many people that they have labeled, called matter of name. I want our people to know, even you to serve your master, for your master to settle you, is war. Even you to graduate from school, what lecturer are doing to you, what courtesan are doing to you in school. If you don't have mind, you will not come out to defend your project, which all of give me mama put. This is the time we will write our name in a history. This is the time we'll do what? We add speed to our gear, to our car. Whatever we are doing now, we talk less and save our energy, because no people will do it for us. We are the one to do it for ourselves. And without us to stand up and do it, what we are seeing now, our own children, it will be a great disaster to them. So we have to forget our life. Even the Bible says, he that save his life will die, and he that give his life will live. So it's better we give everything. Our leader has given everything. He has shown us example. So we have to give everything we have to make sure we gain our words, we gain our life, and gain the future of our children. I want to say one thing. These gas that they are talking that they pipe to Morocco, they should remember that this gas is from Ebema. It's from Ebema. They should remember that this thing from there. And the only way, see what Putin are doing to them. Putin has locked up. And we know we have a very big chance to do anything. And because we are not doing it the way it's supposed to be, because our leader said we should go eat peacefully. All he's asking for is referendum. He never asked for war. And they kidnapped him and put him in the dungeon. And the people that are fighting, killing people, can you imagine? After 24 hours, they attack Kaduna Airport. They now come and bomb Kaduna Abuja train. They are still holding 68 people in their custody, and they are demanding that they should release their commanders before they will release those people that they hold in their captivities. And a woman has given to birth in their captivities, and nobody is talking about them. But anything that happened, Gotham UK said they will not give us asylum. They not twist it. Every paper they have branded IPOB a terrorist group, which is fake. Please, our people, we should be debunking them. We will not accept what they call us. We will call ourselves our name, not them. Thank you, sir.
There, Mazi, remain blessed.
I stop here. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I love what you said. We should never accept what they call us. This is the mistake we have been making, and it is to our own detriment, because we don't need problem. Nah, hey, the so-called elders will come. Hey, nah, do you want to war? Please be good children. No, don't make, even if they are shitting in our mouth, taking our land. No. Don't worry, just be obedient. Do you hear all this type of wordings again? You know, people don't understand what IPOB is doing, the progress we have made in our lives. All these statements, no more, it become old story. No person come, because they cannot talk it again. Before, at the early time, hey, come for Biafra. Hey, you want war? Have you seen war 1967? How they will kill us again? They accepted defeat. You don't see them coming to say it again. You want to be like South Sudan? Do you hear them, the dirty Nigerian media say something like that again? Because they will throw anything against us. Remember, we are fighting for freedom. Freedom that is irreversible once gotten. So they must throw any weapon, anything at us. in order to find out, to make sure, to see whether the freedom we really need it. Because why what is happening is, what is happening to us continued. Why we didn't got our first freedom in 1970 or 1967? Because our people stopped. They stopped after 3 years. They stopped completely. So people say, these people, they are not serious. Well, no matter how you die, you continue. South Sudan continued two wars for 39 years. They didn't stop. That is mental toughness. And after, you will come out and shine like gold. Once every weapon, enemy weapon was thrown at you, first of all, they started with our people. Hey, no, stop. Hey, Mazi Kanu, you are calling for war. Hey, they will come and bomb us, so they will kill. Are they not bombing us in Olo, in Anambra, anywhere? Are they not killing us? What difference does it make? If you stay like good boy, you'll be eating their shit. They will still be killing you at will. So what difference? Fight and let the new one game and yamen. Restore Biafra. That's it. We will never stop. That is the thing. Caller on signal. Thank you for holding on. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you. Good evening, sir.
There we.
Yes, good evening, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. My name is Mazi Johnathan. Mazi Johnathan is from Ohajiluma. Ohajiluma is in Imo province, Biafra land. Mazi, I'm here to, make some comment based on your analysis. Number one is that I want to tell Biafra this night that, see, it's like what we are fighting for, the freedom we are fighting for. Mazi? Hello? Okay. Like what I'm saying, yes, like what I'm saying, the UN have given the Fulanis license to kill Nigerians. It's like UN giving Biafrans license to go. That is exactly what they have gone to Northern Zoological Republics to go and do. They have given them the license to kill the indigenous people that nobody will talk. They are the one controlling the world. They are the UN. The United Nation of Injustice, that is what they are. They have given the Fulanis license. How can they integrate a terrorist into an army? Can US reintegrate Al-Qaeda and Madrid into US army? Can even the terrorists themselves breathing that they are terrorists, because all the terrorists going on in Africa, they are the ones sponsoring it. Can Britain, can they reintegrate terrorists into their army? Even France, all of them, can they do that? Now they have given the zombies. They have given the zombies the order for them to put terrorists into their army. Mazi, just imagine, how can a terrorist secure citizens? A terrorist that is killing the citizens, how can they secure the citizens? So Biafrans, the war now is for me now to support ESN. That is the only place we have now. We say 1967 we are not prepared, but I thank God today there is Mazi Kanu, there is IPOB, and there is ESN. If duty called this night, God knows that I'm going to join ESN. I'm telling you the truth. We should wake up right now. Don't say I am not a member of IPOB. Remember, there is something Exeter said. Exeter said that when Haman declared war against the Jewish, he was in the palace. For him, God put her there for a purpose, and when that purpose reached, God opened the eyes of Esther for him to fight for the people of the Jew, and she declared a fast cleaning and the fast, and that thing that we are declared against the Jewish go back against Haman. So you Biafra, you are in the world politics. You are one of the maybe in anywhere you are in Britain. You have mouth, you speak, you are in their government, but you are not talking for your people. ICC chairman, Igbo man, is an Imo State man, but he is there. They are slaughtering us. He's not talking. Remember that when they finish killing us, even though they will not kill you direct, your children is there, they will kill you. So what am I saying? no matter where you find yourself, being politicians in Nigeria, remember that when they finish killing IPOB Biafrans, they will kill you and your children. Your children can never go scot-free. So now is the time for you to join Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, join IPOB, to make sure that we fight. If it's that oil, see what happened in Ebema last 2 weeks. No less than 100 people died. Till today, nobody has said anything. No compensation. Even they pray that thing happen. No clean up. Nothing. So, but our oil is going from Morocco to Britain, and we are waiting. Waiting for them to come and give us. Nobody will give us Biafra. You die. We are waiting for. They are the one now giving the planning order to go and kill people. Put them in your army, send them to go and kill them. But we can never watch. We can never watch for them to do that. So, Mazi, I want to encourage Biafrans. Let's stand fight. Let's remain resolute. Let's fight and make sure we restore Biafra, because nobody will restore Biafra for us. Thank you, Mazi, for picking my comment. Bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Remain blessed. Caller on WhatsApp, please hold on. Let me pick this caller on direct line. Please, caller on direct line. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, can you hear me very well?
The whole world is hearing you, not only me. It's crystal clear. Please go on, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my big brother, Mazi Johnathan. It's your brother to call you from UK. Mazi, I want to use this opportunity to salute you for your good job. And at the same time, I commit to Hamadika into the hands of our ancestors. May they continue to guide and protect him. Yes, all over the whole world. I salute you. Those beautiful ones that are fighting with the DOS to make sure we rescue ourselves from the hands of the foreigners and go home. Mazi, the main purpose of me calling is to let Biafrans know that do not allow the criminals to dampen your spirits. My spirit can never be dampened. I have decided, do you know what I did? I took an oath to rescue my fellow Biafrans on the ground. These children in Biafra land. These fathers that cannot speak, our mothers that Fulanis are raping in the bush, the infants and our born children, we have taken an oath to defend them. We have taken an oath, remember what our leader teaches us, that we have taken an oath to make sure that we restore Biafra. That is why I am not afraid of any idiot. I am not afraid of any bastard. I am not afraid for anybody. Don't ask all manner of things to us. Remember now, Mazi said that Biafra is the last option. Remember that Mazi told us that they will kill us, we will kill them, at the end Biafra will come. Remember, he told us that Biafra is the last miracle. Mazi, I am here to tell my fellow Biafrans that don't allow your spirit to be dampened. This is what they want. Remember, one of the American university that write against us, that call us terrorist force. Remember that one? We fought them. Our people went to their office to protest. Remember the second one? It's not almost two weeks now that one idiot raised his ugly head in America. We make them understand that we are not the type of people you can cajole. Mazi, whoever that wrote whatever he wrote in UK here, we don't care. We don't care. Biafrans that live in the United Kingdom, I want you, as you are going out tomorrow morning, put your cap as IPOB. I have my own here. I will put it on tomorrow. Let the whole world see it. Don't be afraid of any idiot. Don't be afraid. People that called you, the people, anybody, they have never called us terrorists anywhere. Because I want them to do it so that we can show them that we are one. If you call us terrorists, why are you sucking the oils of terrorists? Mad people everywhere. We know how to talk to them. We know these are not the time we have to be fear of any idiot or any white skin, or they say that you are a black, you don't know nothing. Tell the idiot that he knows nothing, that you are better than him. Don't be afraid of any idiot because they want to dampen our spirit. Don't allow them. I was watching Arise TV today, Mazi. Look at those cowards in Arise TV. Those bastard idiots, 2 ladies there that were jubilating, talking bullshit, that they are waiting for a more powerful to come and say something. What is he going to say now? Look at the way they were jubilating in Arise TV. But you know why? When I saw it, and I now remember what Mazi said, that this in the zoo, they are not educated. They are not educated. When you say something, they turn it upside down because they are not educated. They cannot read and write. Forget about this thing you see they are doing there. A whole platform that call themselves News TV, Arise TV, cannot differentiate even what the white people wrote. They cannot differentiate it. They cannot read and know exactly what whoever wrote what he wrote against IPOB. Exactly, and push it out there. All they want is to say that IPOB is terrorist. They want to push it to the media. They want to be, sending the narrative so that people will be, our people will be afraid. Our people in Biafra land,
and they cannot travel. Those people that are saying that they can never travel from Abuja to any place by road. If they go out by road.
No, they cannot.
The real terrorists will kill them. These are people. These are the reason why Fulani is having audacity, because they are low subhumans. Mazi, please go on.
Yes, Mazi, they cannot travel from Abuja to Kaduna. They cannot. But you know why? Because they are cowards. Go to Arise TV and look at them. They are listening now as we are talking. They are listening. Because Mazi have come and debate with me. If you last 5 minutes, then he will know that you are learned. Look at them jubilating in Arise TV because they cannot read. Our people should go there and tell them, you cannot read. You cannot read what a white man wrote. I don't blame you because it's not your language. Go and tweet to them. Useless set of people. Any day, the world, the Zeganah source terrorists, we will terrorize them. Don't be afraid of anything. We will terrorize them. Because you know what? If Fulani take our land, they will still ask us, why didn't you fight? Why didn't you put up a fight?
My brother. They will blame us and say, why didn't you fight? This is the word.
Yes.
Mazi.
They will say it. Mazi, these people will say it. They will ask us, why didn't you fight? By that time, our people will be saying, I think you put up. No. Allow them to do what they want to do. We are monitoring them. If they think that we are stupid, if they think that we are going to wait them commit genocide against our people, it's a lie. It's not going to happen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. It doesn't matter what they are ganging against us. They can let them go and kill another army and their children and say it's IPOB. It did not concern us because these are a bunch of idiots. Even Anthony Guterres has come and collect his own check. Biafrans, speak to these people the language they want to understand. Don't be afraid of these idiots. All these cowards that come to call themselves Guterres or whatever. Don't be afraid of them. Speak to them. Tell them that you are Biafrans. They are cowards, bunch of idiots. Useless people that think that we are going to be scared of them in this 21st century. They are useless to the core. You think by holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stop Biafrans? No. It will stop us. Rather, you will pushing us. I am watching them in Arise TV. Look at these criminals. Look at them. They can't even understand the English of whoever that tweeted whatever they tweeted. What is in their brain? IPOB is terrorist. IPOB, you can have this. And I ask them, where? I want to see Boris Johnson to come out in national television and say it. Where they were interviewing him, then I will ask him, then I will go on the road and I go to down the street and ask him questions. Mad people everywhere. Not some idiot will go somewhere and write something. Want our people to be panicking. Just don't panic. Panic from this useless set of idiots. Thinking that by this time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not panicking. He's not afraid of these people. He knew that he's going to fight to make sure that we liberate ourselves. Mazi, let Biafrans remain resolute. Follow every direction given by DOS. When they say we should move, we move. Any day they say we should start coming down to Biafra land, we will leave Europe and come down to Biafra land and defend that land. For now, ESM is there to be defending our land. And any terrorist army that come to Biafra land to kill us, the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what I'm saying. They will kill us, we kill them, at the end, the Biafra will come. There is no two ways about it. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Remain blessed. We must continue. And I see a video now watching. I don't know how I could have downloaded it on Facebook direct now. But the so-called the Igbo traditional elders, see where they put them. They were barred from meeting the impostor called Buhari, and they are sitting on outside on the pavements, sitting down. Oh, Chineke kuna They emebogo ayo honestly. They are supposed to and they behave one after the other. They have no class, no dignity, nothing. This is how they want us to be behaving. Look at, you see where they want to meet Jubrin Buhari. All of them, they said no, and they were sitting down. I shared it anyway. You go to my timeline, Jonas Raphael, you see it. They are sitting down on the pavement so that they will meet the impostor. You think that they are meeting him for they are meeting him for we will support we will support you for 2023, so that they will get contacts, nothing more. People without shame and dignity. They are disgusting disgusting. They are disgusting. They want us to live like slaves. They are. These people, anytime they go to Sadona of Sokoto or to go to Kanu, they are in elders. You don't know what they are passing. They will come to talk to us. Have you seen what? Caller on who comes first? The others two calls. Caller on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on for 18 minutes. There we welcome to the program. Call on signal. I'll come. There we. There we welcome to the program.
My name is Kanu. I don't want to pray for our leader. As it look, rather much, in a kingdom, I call upon your name. Our leader, protect our leader for us. Don't allow the evil ones to do anything to him. We call upon you, protect Biafrans all over the world. Give us one mind and one mind to fulfill our mission. We pray in the name of the Prophet. We pray. Mazi Johnathan, I just want to say something. Our leaders say we should say anything that we have and buy what to protect ourselves. Biafrans, the time has come for everybody to be resolute. Fulani want to take over our land, and we should not believe. We are not going to look and for them to take over our land. Everybody to stand up and fight for our freedom. All of us should stand up and fight for our freedom. Me, I have died. Even though I die today.
Mazi, are you still there? What is happening? Your connection, I don't know. Reconnect. Mazi, go on, please. You are reconnecting. Go on. Mazi, it's understandable. Your destiny is no more clear, please. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, honestly. That is it. This is what we are fighting against in order to better our human self. Caller on signal, welcome to the program as we are inching closer towards the end of this program. Caller on signal, can you hear me? Please make it brief. There wo. Mazi, please, tinye ọnụ na phone kwuo okwu.
Okay, sir. Good evening, my dear people. Good evening, Biafrans. My name is Ignatius from Libreville. Sir, thank you very much for the teachings. Briefly, I want to tell
Are you using earphone?
No, sir.
Please, tinye ọnụ na phone. The thing they not pour ya, but on this from far. Please,
okay.
Go on. Or shift from your position.
So, I want to go our people. We will say, our people and one radio, no missing. But I never go in there and years, like 1 year, as you told us before. But today, there was communication, the technology of communication. Our people, IBP, at the second group and not the town, not the Fulani. Yes, you're not nice, you're not. We are going to the end. You know again. Man, I own Catalonia. Let's remember that. Let's talk about the history of the place. Let's talk about the history of Nelson Mandela. Let's talk about the history of Biafra genocide, not this lost in Etoya, our people. I got to Sahaka because the victory of all guys. Because Ezoku, Bono, Ezoku, I get to Sahaka. Our leader, Mazi Johnathan, is like something.
There wo. I don't know. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Brother, your line is not good. Caller on signal, please. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Are you not listening? Caller on signal. Can you hear me? No. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. You'll be the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Man, please make it as brief as possible. Go on, please.
Okay, Mazi Johnathan, are you hearing me?
The whole world is hearing you, please, not only me. Go on.
Okay, Mazi Johnathan, good morning from United Arab Emirates. I remain Mazi Malugo. Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, and my fellow Biafrans all over the world. I greet everyone that is hearing my voice, including our enemy, because our enemy are the people that always listen to this hello platform, always listen to Radio Biafra. Mazi Johnathan Chinedu and my fellow Biafrans, what is happening? It's not a surprising thing to us. It's not a surprising thing to us because this world is full of injustice. This world is a survivor of the fittest. This world is a game. And we know that all these Europeans take Black Africa as their inheritance. So most of them survive with mineral resources from Africa. They don't want Africa to survive. That is why they are killing every leader that rise up in Africa to liberate Africa. They always kill them. That is why they killed Gaddafi and the men of them. So we must survive. We must survive if we do the tag of terrorists. We are not afraid of terrorists. We are not afraid of what? Terrorists. If you do the call of terrorists, we must survive. My fellow Biafrans, we must understand the words of our leader. We must remember the words of our leader. Our leader told us that we must adopt the idea of Afghanistan. We must adopt the idea of the Taliban. That's why the world power called them terrorists. But today, Taliban have free. Taliban have already taken their land back, and that is how we Biafra are going to take our land back. Shame to the useless elder in Biafra land that call themselves elders, and those useless politicians. Shame to them, because they are classless human beings. They are shameless fools. Those who believe to be a slave to Fulani forever. Shame to each and every one of you. My fellow Biafrans, we don't hope in all these hungry politicians. We don't hope on them. We don't hope on these useless elders. We must take our destiny into our hand. They are human beings like us. They have blood as we have. So we must take our destiny into our hand. We cannot continue to live this wretched life. This one that we are living now is a better life. We cannot continue to live in this way. We must be free, Biafrans. We must be free, Biafrans. We must be free. Thank you very much, my good brother Jonathan Chinedu. May Chukwuka continue to bless all our DOS. Bless our DOS, bless all our coordinators all over the world, bless great Biafrans all over the world. I call you people great Biafrans because you know the importance of freedom. You are the wisest people on earth. When we continue, we must be free. Thank you very much. And a good morning from here.
Remain blessed. Thank you. Let me pick this call that I've been calling. Please, Mazi, I'll give you 4 minutes maximum. Caller on WhatsApp, please. 4 minutes maximum. Go on, please.
Professor Saint Jonathan, how are you, my brother?
A fellow scavenger, there we
Yeah, brother. Thank you for taking my call. Biafrans is speaking to your brother who's a winner the scavenger from Africa to South Africa. I greet my leader, Mazi Nnamdi. I'm a prisoner of conscience. Mazi, I wanted to ask you a small question, please, before I make my submission. Don't we think that this English we are speaking is what make this world, both world leaders and others, take us common? Because me, I was thinking if we can at least speak our own language for at least 1 month in this radio Biafra, let them look for interpreter at least to interpret our word to them, and let them scavenge as we are scavenging at least about our language to understand, because it will put them on panic at least to know if they can understand what we are talking, because it seems like we are speaking English. If somebody like Antonio Gudaraf did not hear what we are saying, since because his action shows that he's not hearing what we are saying, since they don't hear what we are saying. What they hear is money. That is what they hear. You can see that they don't have soul anymore when it comes to Nigeria. And this Antonio Gudaraf don't know that he has caused his career is finished. He don't know when our leader said that Nigeria is like a cancer, zoo is like a cancer. He have gone there to disgrace himself, because I'm sure when this man is making even this statement, they might have killed so many sheep on his head for him to make unnecessary statement, because I've never heard in the world where they integrate terrorists. Even a criminal, you cannot, even a criminal who have ordinary bad record, they don't employ him in a company. In an ordinary company we are talking of. But this man is trying to let us know that they should integrate that is Boko Haram fighters, the most 5 dangerous terrorist organization in the world is what they should integrate in Nigeria military, only to come and kill the Biafrans because they have not seen now that their military are weak. That's the only thing that they are doing. But what we the Biafrans must know that these people have said this thing to us for a long time. They have said it for a long time. These two groups, this British, that our 500,000 children were died, and he said that it will not. Harold Wilson said it. He's a British man. They haven't changed their policy and they haven't apologized. He said that the death of 500,000 Biafrans will not let him to change his policy. And the Fulanis that they are aiding said that they will not allow these people, we, the Biafrans, to determine our future. They will not allow us to rule them. They even hate us, saying that instead of us producing a cup for them to drink water, they should go in another area country, maybe in Afghanistan or anywhere in the world, to get that cup to drink because they don't trust us, they don't like us. So now Biafrans, we know everything. There is nothing will make these people to change their mind. They are together in this business. They are together in this crime. That's the only thing we must know. They won't repent. They will not repent. And now it's our time. They have already done everything to us because they are telling us now that it pays to be a criminal. It pays to be a terrorist. Because the only way now they can be able to listen to us is when we started to behave abnormal. But we don't want to do that. We have been talking to them. We have been begging them. We have been pleading to them. We have been talking. We have been scavenging in their countries. But still yet, they don't want to let us be. And now the worst pain of it to me is that they are using the resources from our land to bribe people, to bribe British, to bribe Antonio Guterres, because Antonio Guterres come only to Nigeria to the zoo. You know, the zoo is a business entity. It's not a country. It's a business entity. He have come there to collect his own bribe money. That is the only thing they live with. That is why he came to the zoo, and they are not talking about our leader. Man, there are so many things to talk. We talk about our elders. Can you see how these people are shaming us? Can you see how they are putting our name in the mud? Instead of asking the right question, asking why, take this man back to, we don't want you to release this man even here. Take him back to where you get him from. We are not asking for him to be released here. We don't even trust him to be in that Biafra land. Just take him back to where you take him. Simple, because they hate our leader, Mazi Johnathan, from the beginning. They hate him. They want him dead. So the best thing they could have done to say there are people who have power. If they say that are human beings, these people, the only thing that they're interested is money. That money.
Well, Mazi, you have exceeded your 4 minutes, please.
They are desperate. These people are obsessed about our oil. Obsessed. Thank you for taking my call. Biafrans, I love you. IPOB members, share my blood.
Thank you. No more taking any more call, please. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it is a high time we do the needful. That is the only thing. If you are hearing my voice and you are not contributing any effort towards what you are doing, know that you are on the wrong problem. Do you understand? Because anyway, it's a problem. So you better decide to choose whether to be on the wrong problem or the right problem. IPOB is the right problem. That is the thing. As far as you are here in this planet Earth, you are already in a big problem. Because nothing goes easy. Nothing. A Biafran, you are in double mess even. Being amalgamated with people with people, desert dwellers that are, they have a 7th century mindset. Conquest. What the Europeans did 18th, 17th, 18th century in Africa, they are repeating. Conquest. With the pretext of the Fulani. Thank God Fulani cows are banned. Fulani cows are banned. And we commend our people. And we continue. And do not, as our HOD said, do not take advantage of this situation. If you are selling a Igbo, now you raise the price to skyrocket. We are helping ourselves. That is a is a sacrifice that each and every one of us have to make his own sacrifice for the restoration. If you have to help your brother, you do it. If instead of paying your tithes and offering or seed to the church, all these scammers they call churches, go sow your seeds to help your people, brothers, people you know in the village. Any person you see you can help him in one way or the other. You can be going on the road, you say, okay, this money, if it is in the church, you pay maybe 10,000 naira. Take that 10,000 naira, you see a woman in the market hustling, making ends meet, one of our mothers. You just, without even though you tell mama, take this 10,000, put into your business. That's it. That is it. You have solved, you are contributing. Those in selling a Igbo, do not take advantage. Those that are renting, because we have complaints now, the house rents in our land. You have to pay, we pay for cola, pay for lawyer, then pay 2 years. What a heartless. Do you know that that is the only place that you see you pay for 1 year or 2 years in the zoo? Other places you pay for 1 month, you pay as far as at the end of the month you pay. That is your choice. No person charges you pay this and that unless little fees for agents, very little. Do you understand? So we should start helping ourselves in the way we can. Stop charging exorbitant price. Oh, you have to pay cola. Now you have to pay court. The money, when you calculate it, is even more than the rent. What a mess. We should be helping ourselves, please. We should be helping ourselves. This is where I'm going to close. People are still calling, but I'm not going to take any more call, please. Thank you for listening, Biafrans. Biafra is our religion and ideology. We have no other ideology other than Biafra. This is a challenge to all of us. The Fulani, they are showing us that they are more than us. What can you do? It's a very profound issue. We need to tell them that we are Biafrans by our actions. Anywhere you are, know that you are there for a purpose, and that purpose is now. We cannot continue waiting for international community. You see what is happening? There is no justice in this world. What they have is their justice. The world, they have taken it is a place of is a jungle where power belongs to them. Justice belongs to the most powerful. They exploit others, and you're crying. No person cares about you until you start committing one thing or the other to show that you are a human being. You start pinching them where it pains them. That is when they will start considering you. Oh, this person is a human being. Otherwise, if we continue crying from now till thy kingdom come, doing nothing, they want us all dead so that they can take over our land and dig in take whatever is underneath. But it will never succeed. It doesn't matter the rigmaroling of Katlina Liang. She is taking more than biting more than she can chew, honestly. Because what she did in Zimbabwe is what she is repeating in Nigeria. To tell the Neanderthals that they own us. They own us. Do you see it? They can interfere local politics. What can you do about it? That is what they are telling us. So we will continue in what we are doing. Thank you and remain blessed. From me, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
Is a home of the Biafrans.